Hey, our besties! This is what we're going to be making today. A cute little kitty giving his fishy besties a sweet treat. Now we're going to need to create our canvas. We're going to make a canvas of 2000 by 2500 pixels. 2000 by 2500 and RGB the second. So for the first part, we're going to make our background. I'm going to use the Reel Sweet colors, but you can use any colors you like. If you're interested in these color palettes and the brushes I made, the link is in the description below. They're free, and they're free to join the Art Besties too on School, where I share a lot of my brushes and color palettes for free. Alright, so to get started, we will use the first color in the first row, drag and drop. Then to make the design, we're going to add a new layer. We're going to choose black. We're going to change the color mode to soft light. Choose our selection tool, make sure the color fill is on, and then this is where you just have fun. Okay. I'm happy with that. Just move it over a little bit, or whatever you like. I'm happy with it. We're going to duplicate this. We're going to put a new one and flip. I'm going to move it up. And I like to turn the opacity down to about 42%. Okay. Now, I didn't take it all the way down because you're going to see why. Now we're going to choose the blue color selection tool, and we're going to make our water. So that covers the background. Now for the water, you can leave it like that. You can make it a little layer on each side. Okay. I think it's good. Now, right below the water, you're going to use your best liner brush, the color black. Again, you can use any color you like. At about size 20. And we're going to draw our cat. Well, I'm going to bring the size down to about a 10. Now we're going to draw the tail. Okay. Now we're going to draw our eyes. So, again with the liner brush at about a 7. And change to black. But our cat will be looking down. About there. And you can merge down, duplicate. If you need to turn it a little bit, you can do it this one too. Okay. And merge down. Merge down. So the eyes are done. You can add the highlights later. Now onto the nose. We're going to use the last color in the last row. Get your liner brush at about a size 5. Make his little cute heart nose. Cute. Make it a little small. And then we will add a white color. A little smaller. Okay. And since we have the white color there, we can just add the highlights. And now onto the whiskers. We're going to use the sketching brush at about a size 2. And we just I like to just make them a little smaller like that. Duplicate. Merge down. Merge down. Merge down. Okay. Let's see. With our whole piece. And merge down. Now you can leave those layers separate if you don't have enough layers, or you can combine them. I always like to leave them separate, but it all depends on how much storage you have. I'm just going to add a little bit of highlights to the eyes. All right. I think our cat's finished. Now we just need to add the fishing wire. I'm just go like that. All right. And then we're going to make sure we're above the water. That's enough for the donut. Correct. For the donut, we'll make another layer. You need the black color, the donut stamp. Place it about there. And let's fill it in. First color. Second color. Continue filling. And let's add some sprinkles. We're going to use the liner brush, the pink. And the blue. And the yellow. In my opinion, you can never have enough sprinkles. Okay. And top of that layer, we'll go back to white. And just all right. So now what's left is the fishies that we're going to make. We can just add that together. Oops. Okay. I'm going to make the fishies. Okay, now we're going to draw the fishy. Selection pool. And we're going to go with colors. How does that look? Just tidy it up a little bit. Okay. We're going to make the fish a little bigger. I like that. And we can. Okay. Great. And now we just make an eye. Eye. And so cute. And then we use this color with our sketch just to she scales. You can have fun at this part, do whatever you like. And now we have to just make our fin. Okay. So, I think our fish is good. Now you can just group these together and then duplicate. And then another fish. Do it again. Move the fish in. Just keep doing that until you have now the last little guy. You can turn color fell off. All right. And you can select them all and merge. The fishies are done. And then we just need to make their little bubbles. Alright. Okay. So your bubbles are done, and now you can just Merge them together and merge down. So here's our cute little drawing. You can add markings to your cat. You can change the color of your donut, change the color of your fish, whatever you like. It is very cute. To sign it. Okay. You can print it out. You can use it as a greeting card to make it as a sticker. And with the techniques of the selection tool and the different blend modes, the possibilities are endless. So just remember to always have fun when you're creating art, because that's what art should be. Something that brings you joy and happiness and brings a smile to your face. Well, I hope I made you smile today, and I'm so glad you spent this time with me, and I can't wait to see you for the next tutorial. Alright, art besties, hope you have a great day, and see you next time. Bye!